The anti-cession movement of Sarawak was a movement in Sarawak to fight against the British attempt to govern Sarawak as a crown colony rather than a protectorate ruled by the White Rajahs. The movement lasted from the 1st of July 1946 until March 1950. Factors: the anti-cession movement of Sarawak arose from the violation of a provision in the 1941 Constitution of Sarawak, which stipulated that Raja Charles Vinabrook would grant the right self-rule to Sarawak. Instead, he decided to cede it to Britain as a crown colony on 8 February 1946. Secondly, the Sarawakian people had believed that the rule of the Brooke family could be expected to lead to independence for Sarawak, but heir apparent Anthony Brooke was not appointed as the next Rajah. In addition, the decision was taken without the consent of the indigenous people. The British did discuss it with the local people, but declared Sarawak a crown colony on 1 July 1946 anyway, with support from British officers and non-native residents. Overview of movement. Many Malays joined Datu Patinggi Abang Haji Abdullah and Datu Patinggi Haji Muhammad Qasim to fight against cession of Sarawak to Britain. Many other local associations, such as the Malay National Association of Sarawak, took part as well. Members of the movement sent a letter objecting to cession to the Colonial Office in London. They also displayed an anti-cession poster in all the villages of Sarawak, and local people, including women, held demonstrations against it. However, when the authorities discovered that most of the members of the movement were civil servants, Circular No. 9 inches was issued and signed by C.W. Dawson on 31 December 1946 to warn civil servants that it was illegal to participate in political movements, on pain of dismissal from the post. More than 338 public employees, mostly teachers, resigned on 2 April 1947 in protest against the circular. These resignations forced the closure of more than 22 schools in Sarawak. 56 students also quit the university studies to denounce the circular. The largest demonstration took place on 1 July 1947, when the British government appointed Sir Charles Arden Clark, former resident commissioner of Bechuanaland, as the first governor of the British Crown colony of Sarawak. From that date onwards, demonstrations increased. The British government, intending to put an end to the anti-cession movement, tried to disrupt the close relationship between Malays and the indigenous Dayak people. They also tried to weaken the movement by saying that the colonization of Sarawak came to bring better life to Malays and encouraging the formation of the Young Malay Association, which supported the colonization of Sarawak. YMA members were picked at random from the anti-cession camp. If they refused to join, the children would be unable to attend school or work in the civil service. The British government also pursued psychological warfare against the anti-cession movement, causing it to decline from December 1947 on. After an unsuccessful attempt, 13 radical members of the Cebu Malay youth movement formed a secret organization called Rukun 13. This organization aimed to eradicate all European and Malay officers who were in favor of British rule in Sarawak. Rukun 13 members Rosli Dobi and Awang Ramlai Amat Modeli, together with non-members Morshidi Siddiq and Bujang Suntong, assassinated Sir Duncan Stewart, the second governor of Sarawak, when he arrived in Cebu on 3 December 1949. He died in Singapore General Hospital a week later. This incident led the British authorities to try to crush the anti-cession movement once and for all, by any means possible. All Rukun 13 members were arrested in March 1950. The 4 assassins were sentenced to death and the remaining Rook and 13 members were jailed. After the end of the anti-cession movement, Britain ruled Sarawak from early 1950 until the formation of Malaysia on 16 September 1963.